Alright, so in this videos today, I'm going to be speaking about the Dallas Mavericks. And you know what I was thinking the other day? Luka Doncic is a different breed and he might well be the MVP of this league. He's averaging 33, 8 and 8 and he just had a 50-point near triple-double in a win against the Rockets. This guy is insane. But are we really going to waste Luka Doncic's prime? Like, the Dallas Mavericks are currently the 8th seed in the West with a 17 and 16 record, and his supporting cast just isn't very good. When is this going to end? Are we really going to waste this guy's prime? I hope not, but it's looking that way. However, I've got one player who could definitely help the Mavericks right now and will be a perfect running mate next to Luka and Spencer Dinwiddie. But before I get into who that player is, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So as a Mavs fan, have you ever thought, imagine if Tim Hardaway Jr. was consistent, because his skill set definitely matches and complements Luka Doncic's skill set. However, Tim Hardaway Jr. is either going 7 from 10 or 2 from 11 or 6 from 25, something stupid like that. He's very inconsistent and you need consistent role players around Luka Doncic or consistent starters. Imagine if Reggie Bullock could hit a shot. I know that's really impossible, right? He is a decent defender, but offensively he's been tragic this season. So I've got one player who is like Tim Hardaway Jr. but is very consistent and not slightly, but better than Tim Hardaway Jr. and can also play a role of a Reggie Bullock. Yes, it is Tobias Harris, and I know you guys might be thinking, oh my god, the contract, or if you're very uneducated on who Tobias Harris is as of late, you might go, oh, Tobias Harris stinks. I'm going to tell you why both of those things are untrue and why his contract isn't that bad and why he fits with the Mavericks perfectly. So first of all, let's talk about his production this season. So, oh, I forgot this. I've missed out my favorite slide. He's been a walking bucket this season too. But let's talk about his production this season. So Tobias Harris is currently averaging 17 points per game, 6.3 rebounds and 2.8 assists on 49% from the field and 42% from 3 on 5.5 attempts. Imagine if you could have someone next to Luka who can shoot 40+% from 3. I know Spencer Dinwiddie's doing it. However, imagine adding Tobias Harris. Now, I know I haven't answered you guys' concerns of, oh my god, the contract and he stinks. I'm going to get into in-depth why he fits Luka on every single degree of the court. Now, Tobias has fit into a role in Philly. He's been a catch and shoot guy and he's taken a backseat in the sense of the type of shots he likes to take, because Tobias likes to get to his spots from the mid-range, from the mid-post area. However, this season he's stuck to strictly shooting threes and getting to the basket. So this season alone, he's been shooting from less than 8 feet from the basket 59%, in the restricted area 64%, and in the paint non-restricted area shots 47%. From mid-range he's shooting 39%, from the right corner he's shooting 58%, on catch and shoot threes he's shooting 41.5%. As you can see, out of his 5.5 attempts, 4.8 of them are catch and shoot threes, and as a whole from three, like I said earlier, he's shooting 42%. On pull-up threes he's shooting 41.2%, and on all jump shots Tobias Harris is shooting 42.6%. Now, I'm not comparing Luka Doncic and James Harden, because right now Luka is miles ahead of what James Harden is now, but they both have the ability to find their guys, get guys open, and just the defense will gravitate towards them and they can find wide open shooters. Tobias Harris has excelled next to James Harden as a shooter and overall been playing very good basketball, so imagine how he'll be doing next to Luka. This isn't a guy where you're thinking, oh, he's going from a bad team where he's taking all the shots. How is he going to fit next to a guy like Luka who's very ball dominant? Tobias Harris will fit like a glove and he's going to basically be jumping from one offensive system to another, and although they're very different because the Sixers are very post-centric, there's a lot of similarities in the sense of their primary ball handlers, the way they play, and overall shooters getting open looks of double teams from the star players. Now, the contract situation, is it the most amazing contract in the world? No. but I don't feel like it's a tragic contract when you compare it to what guys are earning in the league as of today. And Tobias Harris can definitely add another element, because look at all the green in this chart. He's hitting from the corner, he's hitting shots from three. Inside, he's basically automatic, like he's not going to miss, because you need to remember Tobias is 6'8", big-bodied forward, and he's really bought in on the defensive side of the ball. This is the type of forward that Dallas Mavericks need to go for, because assets-wise, the Mavs don't have that much to offer. I'd say your best asset, which I could potentially see you moving, is a Christian Wood. But then again, he won't get you the appropriate value back because he's on an expiring deal. And he's also not getting played as much as he should by J Kidd. So you don't have that much to trade. Like if a superstar becomes available, you won't be able to get them per se, because you've strapped a lot of first round picks in that Porzingis deal when you acquired Porzingis, and other deals here and there, so you don't have that many first round picks to deal. So players like Tobias Harris are the guys you need to look at. And when you're talking about trading Tim Hardaway Jr., you're going to have to look at the Tobias Harris's, Gordon Hayward's, and I feel like Tobias is levels above the other guys he's compared to. And I'm not even saying the Sixers will want to trade Tobias, because he's been so good for them as of late, and he's fit into the what they're trying to do and bought into his role exceptionally well. I'm saying that if I'm Mark Cuban and whoever's in that Mavericks front office, I'll be inquiring to see Tobias Harris's availability. And there was a report 3 weeks ago that the Sixers are surveying the market for Toby. So it's not an unrealistic trade target. It's not an all-star, it's not a wow type name, but he's someone that will genuinely fit this team perfectly and add things to this team which you thought you had in Tim Hardaway Jr., but not on a consistent basis. Tobias Harris has been consistent, and he's been an absolute sniper from three. He shot 40% from three in multiple seasons, but by far this season he's shot the most catch and shoot threes in his career, and he's just absolutely changed and molded his game to fit around their star players. Thank you for watching this video. You know, I was a bit all over the place. I did get my points across, but now I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you completely despise this idea? Do you agree with it? Do you feel like Tobias Harris will be a decent running mate next to Luka? Or do you think, I don't really have an opinion on this. This could work, it might not work, but I'm willing to take a chance on it. I'd love to hear you guys' opinion in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, sticking around. Please subscribe, share the video to your friends, and yeah, stay blessed guys, and I'm out. Peace.